All right, everyone, welcome to another great call. It's gonna be a Q&A call. Yeah, the last one I was here with you guys was very powerful. Yeah, let's make it another one. Of course, if you want to grow, be open, ask questions. Also, I see you guys be very active in the Discord, which is amazing. Connect with others as well, sharing your results. You can raise your hand in the bottom of the call, of the Zoom call. And also, yeah, you can turn on your camera. Many of you guys already doing it. Perfect. Dominic, what's up, man? You're on mute.
Yo, hoor je mij?
Yeah,
Engels of Nederlands praten?
English.
Yes, how are you, Samuel?
Yeah, not too bad. Cannot complain, man.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
How are you?
I had some questions about advertisement. One of the questions is my ad spend limit. My ad spend limit will not be risen by Facebook. It will keep staying on the 46 euro, but I contacted Facebook also many times about this, but I don't know. I am stuck with this problem already for 2 weeks, but they won't let me raise.
You verified your business manager already?
Yes, with ID cards and so.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, what you can do, you want to hit the limit every day and also put the factureringsdrempel on €5 a day, or at €5, and then it will charge every €5, and then your limit will rise within a few weeks.
Factureringsdrempel?
Yeah.
Okay. And but my account is a prepaid account,
Yeah, you want to add your credit card as well. That will
Yeah, way better.
advantage.
And does a credit card of somebody else work also?
Yeah, just any credit card. But
Okay.
I would just go for a credit card for your business as well. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but this will take time. But I can ask for a credit card.
Revolut credit cards. You can get credit cards pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Revolut like one day.
Okay. And which one you recommend?
Revolut.
Revolut?
Yes.
Okay, and does it have to be a business credit card, or can it also be on a personal credit card?
A business for the long term, it's better.
Okay.
Personal will always give issues at some point.
Okay, and if you are making sales with a product, because now I took my creatives from TikTok, the product I'm advertising, I'm typing it in TikTok, so I take the most nice creatives that I see. I use these ones for my ad account, But is it also recommended if I see a product is running that I am buying the creatives myself?
You mean to make the creatives yourself?
No, that I just, let's say, hire. You have these companies like Hired and so.
No, for general dropshipping, don't do it. That's only good if you do branded and you focus on a couple or just one product.
Okay, then you can make the step to this.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll have yourself end up wasting way too much money on products that you either don't know if it's gonna work or how long it's gonna work. And of course, with our strategies, you test a lot of products, so it's not sustainable if then you also create all of your own content, and it's not needed. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Just copy it and edit it, or what you can do if have someone in your team that is good with Photoshop, and then they can change things around that it looks like a new creative.
Okay. Yes, and for now, the factureringsdrempel, where can I find this in the ad manager, or because one time you have business manager and you have ad accounts also that are linked to your business manager, right?
Yeah, you just go to billing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's
Okay.
cool. And
Thank
then
you.
in time they will need to implement this.
Say that again.
In how long time you will think they limit this?
A few weeks.
Oh, okay. But yeah, then I cannot test 5 products per day, you know?
Yeah, you just start off slow and then you can
And have you created multiple ad accounts already?
No, I have one ad account.
Yeah, so if you create 2 more, you already have way more a budget a day.
Yeah, for product testing.
Yeah. Now you say you're at 50 limit, right? Well, if you create 2 more ad accounts,
Yeah,
then you
then
only 150 you have. And then maybe one of those gets also the limit maybe gets raised sooner.
okay. Good. Okay, nee, thank you. That was my questions.
Yeah, thank you, Ro.
Okay.
Jordi.
Yes, hey, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for this opportunity. I'm really determined to make this work. To start off with my questions, I have a couple of questions in terms of Belgium with the government and stuff. It's like I already own a tattoo shop. The thing is, do I need to open a second KVK number or can I on the same number in Belgium? Because that I don't know.
Preferably, yes. Yeah.
So a second one.
Yeah, it's the best. Look,
Okay.
you can do it in the, if you just want to move quick, you can use your current chamber of commerce number of your company, but in the long run, it's not the best, you know.
Okay.
Separate it.
Then I've seen in the course you can start with 3 to 5 products a day to research. But how do you determine in what niche you're gonna do that?
Yeah, most of the time we're just doing like general in the beginning to test like a lot of gadgets, like a lot of fashion, to see okay what is working for my store, and then maybe later on in the long run you can really know and get a good understanding of drop shipping and see what works and maybe go more in the niche. But in the beginning, I would recommend you to keep it very broad and to test a lot of general products, so fashion and gadget as well.
Okay, so basically you need a shit store to test a lot of different stuff actually.
Yeah, of course, not a shit store, but just a general dropship store and make it as perfect as possible. Like if you have a shit store, you will not sell anything, of course, but try to make it a real store that people really believe that this is just a very good store, of course. And then there's like a lot of different things, and then maybe go brand it later on.
Okay. Well, I've been talking with a friend of mine too to start a second store next to this course. Maybe in terms of branding, would you recommend starting branding from the beginning or just start with dropshipping in general first?
If you want to get results quickest, I would focus on one thing. So that's general. And then once you have that under control, then you can do branded, explore that.
Okay, great. Then my last question was, you guys have an agency. Do you start right away with an agency after you've tested some products, or how would you make that work?
What kind of agency do you mean?
Like you don't need to have a stock at home for your products that you want to sell. So like when people order their
Agent, you mean, I think.
yeah.
Oh, supplier, you can just ask me in Discord and I'll send it to you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my questions. Thank you guys.
Thank you as well.
Nice to have you, Jordi, and thanks for the questions.
Thank you.
Tobias.
Yes, thanks. I think this question follows up a bit after Jordi's question. My brother and I wanted to start a branded, just a brand in a quite specific niche. Yeah, my question is, everyone is saying to us, start general dropshipping first. I think that will be good to learn the dropshipping path, of course, but we want to have their brand in the future. So my question is, when you started Icon, you probably had a vision with pants or clothing in general. Did you start Icon right away and went into the specific niche, or did you start at a general drop shipping and did you scale the winner and it was in that case the fashion products?
Yeah, so good question. So honestly, my vision was just to make money in the beginning. I think it's for most people that's the case. So that should also be your main focus. Okay, how can I reach that goal the quickest? General dropshipping is basically copy paste. Therefore, it's the best because in the beginning, look, everyone wants a brand. Everyone in this call wants a brand. There's nobody here that doesn't want a brand, right? But what I would do, and that's actually the path I took. Beginning, it's just drop shipping, and in your guys' case, general drop shipping. It's just the best to go to 1K day, 2K day, even beyond. And if you want to then go more branded, what I would do is create a niche store, but already make it look as if it's a brand that has been running for multiple years. Then you test products within that niche, all targeting to one same audience. And once you start testing with that, maybe you already had some winners with your general dropshipping store, then you can just double down on that and build that out until like your own brand. That's how I started with Icon. It was branded dropshipping just from China. There were much of the content I used just from suppliers that I had available at hand. But what I would not do is instantly invest a lot of time, money, effort, and then purchase inventory, shit like that. It's not the best, man.
Okay. So is it like general dropshipping, to learn and of course to make money in the beginning and to learn the whole process and don't have all the risk in the beginning. And then after a while, if you really want to keep on going with a brand, just start branded dropshipping. Make it more specific in a niche. Am I right?
It depends on what is your plan, because if you look around me, or for example within Elite, some of the coaches also here that are doing great, they're all doing general still, even though they do very good numbers. I have people in my close network that do 2 million a month with general dropshipping. So you don't need to go branded.
That's true.
Why should you go branded if you already have something that works and you don't have a brand vision or you don't have a certain plan? It's not the best thing to do. But if you have a good idea what you want to do, or you saw maybe a certain trend or a hype or something that your brand you can capitalize on, then explore it. Especially if you have a vision, you are more creative yourself. That's what I always had, for sure, man.
Yeah, perfect, man. Thank you. It's a bit of motivation. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Samir, how are you?
I'm good, Samuel. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I had a question on mindset, if that's okay.
Sure, of course. All questions are welcome.
Thank you. So I just wanted to ask you, Samuel, because I know you wake up quite early, I see on your Instagram stories, and I'm trying to juggle my work between, dropshipping. Do you have any tips for being able to wake up at 4 a.m. consistently, day in, day out? Maybe like a routine that you follow?
If you want to really do it, 75 Hard is the best program to log in, because it's a full commitment. So if you want to commit even further, what you should do is put pressure on yourself by sharing it with others. So that can be sharing it with your family. Oh, I'm gonna do 75 Hard, I'm gonna complete it. Or maybe you post it on your story or whatever, or you share it in the Discord community, because then you have also like a social pressure, to do it. Actually, that's step 2. Step 1 is always, what is the why? Why do you want to do it? And your answer should be your goal. Where are you going? And that should weigh so heavy. Or maybe that you're just not happy with where you are at right now. That should be the reason, because to be able to be disciplined with waking up very early, you got to have a big drive, because if you don't have that, if you just see, oh, Samuel does it, so I will also do it. My drive also comes from somewhere, right? Where does your drive come from? That's where you find it. Yeah.
Thank you. And in terms of just like hours you sleep, I know in the beginning you might have to like cut down on your sleep. How many hours would you say is optimal to sleep when you're just trying to, launch your business and get it scaling?
Yes, 6-7 hours is perfect. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
especially
Thank
in
you
the
very much.
beginning. Yeah, and what you can do, well, what you should do if you want to. Why waking up early is good. It's not, of course, you're up more early, so before everyone else. But people tend to forget you also need to go to bed earlier in order to maintain it. And in the evening, most of the time, people do fuck all, right? They're on their phone, watching TV, on the couch, doing nothing. So that's why it's good, because you cut out like that time that you normally use on just comfort. That's why it's good. So you have like all day, you're focusing on growing.
Hmm. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. Jimmy, what's up?
Hey Samuel, I appreciate all the stuff that you've done and the coaches, all the help. I was just wondering, I'm spending like a lot of time on the landing page of when I'm testing my products. I'm in fashion, I'm in the fashion niche right now. And I'm testing different products, but I'm limited to like one a day because I can't seem to, make more than one landing page a day and then get the creatives up as well. Because I think I'm spending some time on my creatives as well, like picture ads, because I use Canva and stuff. But yeah, I was wondering if you had any tips for sort of reducing that time so I can test more products, like 2, 3, 4 products in a day. Yeah.
Because how much time are you spending on one product page?
One product page, I've got like the layout now, but it takes me about 1 to 2 hours. Because I can't sort of like copy and paste it on. Because I'm using the Shopify, I've just got to redo it all in a way, get the product images, etc.
Yeah, so I would just use Pokey like we explained in the course. Also, 1 to 2 hours for one product page is way too long. I would just copy it from the competitor and make it better. And then you can definitely test 4 to 5 products a day in 3 to 4 hours. Also with the creatives and launching campaigns as well. So you need to be faster in the work. So I would advise to watch the video again about the Pokey and how to import products from competitors and just always make it better.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can also, of course, use like ChatGPT. Very simple. My VA, for example, for product listing is only taking like 5 minutes to create a good selling, product description, and you don't need to really overcomplicate it. Just make it very simple. Just point out some bullet points, do a call to action, create a little bit of urgency, place in some pictures, and that's it. Don't make it too difficult for yourself, because it's more about quantity than making one product really good when you're doing general drop shipping.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you. All right, that's brilliant.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Okay.
Lawrence.
Hello.
Hi,
Thank you very much for this opportunity first. My questions are, what kind of creatives should we use to test products? So page-like ads or video ads, or what kind of creatives should we use for that?
what you see working for others. So often it's pictures, videos. It's not one better than the other.
Okay, thank you. And my other question is, how many creatives should we use to test only one product? Like the first creative was not working, should we do another one and another one, or stop it when it's not working?
Yeah, so basically I would test out 3 creatives per product and then also copy the best performing one from the competitor. So you copy one and you make 2 of yourself as well. That could be pictures, but that also could be videos. It depends on the product and what the competitor is using. But at the end of the day, both work, so it doesn't really matter. What really matters is the data and the performance. So keep that in mind and then just analyze throughout the days.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you as well.
Thank you, bro. Kai.
Yes, guys, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Perfect, man, perfect. I got a quick question because I found a product during research on Facebook. A few dropship stores were selling it with good reach and numbers. And then I found out the brand was selling it exactly same product with pictures for like £500 online. And probably it's their product. What would you advise to test it or skip it?
If it's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead, Wesley.
If it's like a duplicate of a big brand, you don't want to test it because you will get issues with Shopify payments, Facebook, etc. So you see also people selling like Tommy Hilfiger, etc. You never want to do those things. So
Big
if you
brand.
doubt, sorry?
It's not a big brand, but I see like few stores are selling it like 2 months already with good numbers. So
If it's not a big brand and you don't think you're breaching like a copyright, then you can test it, of course. But just make sure before you start doing it.
yeah, of course. But otherwise, you can get in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course, man. Good luck.
Yes, thank you.
Ivan.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. I had some questions about some dropshipping stores. I found some dropshipping stores in the Facebook ad library that doesn't allow PP spy. How is that possible?
Yeah,
Ad
so
block, bro.
basically there are blockers some people use. So that's just something that you need to work with.
All right. All right. And I had also a question about the layout of the landing page. Um, how can I determine what layout I should use for the landing page? Do I just look at competitors and make it better, um, or do I put my own improvisation into that?
Yeah, definitely. You can look at competitors and make it better. What I normally use is like a big headline about the benefits of the product. Afterwards, like a picture or maybe a GIF, and then below it, like 3 to 4 USPs. That's like a basic template that I'm using, but you can also look at a competitor and see what you can make better and also use that.
Yeah, those were my questions. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Good luck. Santini.
Yes, thanks also for the opportunity that you opened up some new slots, or else I couldn't be here. So thanks.
Sure.
So I had a
Welcome.
question. Yes, I had a question about when you start delivering your product. And of course, with dropshipping and with coming from China, it takes more weeks. How can you still, have customer service in sense of, okay, we want to deliver within, let's say, 6, 7 days. People don't want to wait for too long. But in general, I see the stores on AliExpress delivering like 3 weeks or something. How do you communicate that to your customer, or how do you make sure that you still, have a good customer service, but they don't have to wait too long for their products?
Yeah, so very good question. Basically, our supplier ships within 7 to 12 days. Also, you want to put it in the shipping policy that it takes 7 to 12 days. After someone places an order, you can also email them saying how long it will take, and it's pretty doable. We're doing pretty good numbers, so some people can complain, but at the end of the day, it's not the biggest deal.
Okay, so you just also maybe an email afterwards, like, hey, the product was out of stock maybe for a while. Maybe that also creates some scarcity. Is that also something you could do, or?
Yeah, you could say that the product was out of stock. Personally, I don't do that. I just communicate it clearly, but you can say that if you want.
For example, okay. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Reda.
Hello, guys. Thank you to be here. My first question is, when should you or would you use omnichannel marketing, and how effective do you see influencer marketing?
Yeah, so what I would do is I would go omnichannel after you have made sure that Meta, so Facebook, Instagram, is working for you, because that's where the main driver of your sales will come from, you know. So don't get distracted with other platforms just yet. Influencer marketing, it depends what you do, right? General dropshipping, I would say don't bother about influencer marketing. If you do branded, it can work, but what is better is you just use the influencers for the content, and then in the future, of course, when you maybe have a brand with more reputation, then you can also do like long-term partnerships. But never do them one-off posts with like influencers that you can just buy, or like a package of 2 posts or a story. That doesn't work anymore. People need to see your brand more often with that influencer in order to trust it. That's why we have long-term partnerships that are good, and we use content from influencers. And if you look at that, the partnerships we have with the influencers, it's nothing compared to the revenue we do. So the most important thing is the content, because you use it in the ads, and that drives the revenue.
Yeah, thank you. The other question is directly to you, Samuel. What are your best investments in your career? What was?
So the first best investment is always knowledge. So what you guys have done, for example, invest in this course to lay the foundation. The best next investment, good question. Yeah, people for sure. Yeah, man. So team building. That's the number. Yeah, the number 2 after the knowledge. So once you catch momentum, for example, you're doing let's say 2K a day. What you want to do then, you're still maybe in like the hustle mode, working around the clock. You want to hire maybe a right-hand person that can take care of most of the tasks, so you can strategize. Okay, this works. Where should we launch another store, or what kind of products work well? Okay, maybe I can double down on this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
That's what has led up to me being at this level, to keep replacing yourself.
Yeah. You said team building. How do you find good employees?
LinkedIn, Indeed, Upwork. One-off tasks, you can use Fiverr, but it's not good for team members. Network, very important.
Yeah, we also hire a lot from onlinejobs.ph. It's like a really good platform, because we work a lot with Filipino people, and yeah, they are really committed for your company, really good in English also, and they're always there, and yeah, works really well.
Yeah. Maybe another question is the most important things for a high converting shop, and how you find good product images if the agent doesn't have.
Yeah, very simple. What we do with good quality product images is, once you see a good competitor, of course, copy their images. But what you also can do is click on the product image, click right mouse click, and go to Google search. And you find a lot of other stores, AliExpress stores, Walmart, and Amazon, for example. And then you can find a whole lot of more product images for your product if you see that they are not so nice. Yeah, that's how we do it. And also for a high converting store, yeah, what we normally do for general dropshipping is we do a very good look on what the best competitors are doing in that country. So we check the stores on the Facebook ad library that do like more than 30 plus active ads, because once a store has more than 30 active ads, we know they are doing like 3 to 10K a day. And yeah, you can just really copy and paste everything what they do. For example, that is always what I have done, worked really well for me as well. And then also try to improve it every week to see if your conversion rate still boosts with elements you see from other competitors.
Yeah, thank you. And
Look at what kind of urgency and scarcity they are creating on the store and try and implement it for yourself as well. And what you always want to do is just test things out, see what it does to your conversion rate, and then change it back or keep it if the conversion rate is better. But that's a process you always want to keep.
yeah, of course. Yeah, actually, you mentioned very often general store. I know two options. I know the one product store and the general store. Do you think that the one product store isn't as effective as the general store?
No, because a one product store, you only have one product. A general
Yeah.
store, you test 3 to 5 products a day. So the chance of finding winners is way more. And one product store works if you know the product works. But if you don't know if the product works,
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
And especially in the beginning, you want to get a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience to know what you're doing. And if you're doing one product stores, it will take a lot of time to build the store and test out things. You want to be very quick, you want to learn fast, and then you can improve in a faster rate. So that's something you want to do always.
All right, guys. Thanks for your knowledge, for your
Thank you.
impact.
Noah.
Hello, good evening, guys. I have one question for you. I have some issues with my Facebook ad account, so I can't use it at the moment, but I'm working on it. Are there other ways to advertise and test products that way?
Yeah, there are some other ways. Try to get a Facebook ad account from somebody you know in your close circle. That's also what we have done in the beginning. Very simple. We always want like to have a backup ad account for things that when this happens, you can always hop on that account. So maybe you have a brother, sister, mother, father that you can have their Facebook account on, so you can spend again.
Yes, I already did that, but then my credit card declined again because it was declined on the other account, so it was blocked again. Then I tried it again with a different credit card this time. After some complications, that account was blocked too. Then I requested review, and now I'm waiting for the answer. So I thought maybe I don't know, maybe I am going to do TikTok ads or something. What's your advice on that?
Why was it blocked the last time?
The last time I was I thought I had to put money on the ad account, so I tried to do that, and then it gave an foutmelding. I don't know in English, and then it was blocked again.
Yeah, so basically the first problem was that your credit card wasn't working, and the second problem was that you wanted to top up the account. I would just try another account and just try another credit card as well, and then you're fine. I wouldn't look at other platforms because Meta is the best for general dropshipping. You almost solved the problem, so I wouldn't give up right now. Just try another account and another credit card, and you're good to go.
Yeah, bro, because also we have different like the exact strategy. And if you are going to hop on a different platform right now with zero knowledge on there, it will be a very hard time. And yeah, you just want to try and do everything to get live on Facebook again. And if you really want it, of course, you can of course manage that. Because there are a lot more Facebook accounts, or you can ask somebody in the community for a Facebook account plug. Maybe somebody can help you there. So try to fix it ASAP and go live on Meta again.
Yeah, really, this is a really solvable problem. So just try out different things, but yeah, you can fix this in a few days. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. And after I solve that problem, you recommend then buying a structure?
Not necessary, because you get your account from friends or family. You can buy a structure right away if you want. That's also possible.
Okay, thank you for your advice.
Thank you as well.
Thank you, bro. Kenzo?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I have some questions. The first is a bit the same like Noah had. It's about Facebook ads, and a lot of no, a lot in the last week. Two ad accounts had been blocked. I tried everything, but they blocked. At which point do you recommend to buy a structure or reach out to an agency?
Yeah, I would do it right away if you have contact. So you can also
All
send
right.
me a message on Discord if you want.
Yeah. All right. Do you recommend one or?
Yeah, we share some in the elite as well. So I would ask it in the community, because we just have the contact in the elite. So yeah.
All right. And another question is more like a lot of people around me tell me I've been working too much on the store and I'm neglecting the relationship with them. How do you deal with problems like this?
Yeah, for me, maybe it's also a good question for Samuel, but I've been hearing that for the past year as well a lot. But that's something, yeah, you need to sacrifice if you want to make steps and if you want to grow further. And that's something you can't really prevent. That's something that will happen.
Exactly. And also, if they really tell that to you, then they don't care about you, because you have a goal, and you are working towards that. So let me tell you, the good people, they will always stay, and the people that try to distract you with, you cannot do that, they are, bro, get rid of them anyway, you know.
All right. Yeah, clear. Thank you. Those were my questions.
And also, to add to that, you must see that most people will not understand you anyway, you know, especially in the beginning, because you are on a path that not everyone is on. So how can someone that has been working a 9 to 5 his whole life understand what you are doing? They won't. So that's also what you need to have in your head, you know.
Maybe they will never see it, but
They will see the results. That's what they will see.
yeah, they speak for themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thank you. Enjoy your Rolls Royce.
Thank you, bro.
Bye-bye.
Hey, good afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Got a few questions. First one's about scaling. So when scaling, right, obviously there's a test campaign which is made. Do I then need to create a new campaign for the winner or for the winning creative, or do I just leave the current campaign, just turn it back on?
You always leave your good selling creative and good selling campaign on, and you want to increase the budget when scaling. So you never want to turn off something that is profitable. But like we have discussed in the course, leave it running for 1 to 2 days and then scale it up if you're profitable over a certain margin. And never turn off something that is profitable, of course.
All right. Then with regards to that, then is it possible to then add new creatives to the campaign with the winner, or will that mess things up with the algorithm?
Yeah, I would not do that in the beginning, because that is not necessary, of course, because you have a good winning creative that is already performing well. So you don't need new creatives because all the spend is already going to the good creative. But what I would do is scale it up to like 400 or 600 budget. If the product is still running good, then try to add some new creatives or make some new campaigns with some new creatives. There's no like golden rule for that, or make a new campaign or put them in the same already good performing campaign. So just test it out, and but only do it when you're on like 400 or 600 budget. Otherwise, it's too early.
All right, thanks. I got another question regards to looking when looking on the Facebook ad library, and I see like, you know, a creative or an ad that works good. I noticed that I'm not able to download the videos which are on there. Maybe that's something that I should already know, but is there any way which I can just directly get that creative which they're using so I could improve it? Because sometimes I notice that they don't have the same image or video on their actual store.
Yeah, bro. Of course, you now have like a good video. If you type in your exact question on YouTube, you will have the exact video how you can copy the videos from the ad library. So of course you can use that, but just type it on the YouTube. The first video with the lady is the right one.
Yeah, you can just right click and save as.
Yeah, videos at this point are not able to download anymore.
Yeah.
Normal way. So you need to watch the video, then you see how you can do that, bro.
All right, fair enough. I have one other question with regards to advertising. And this can go to anyone really, but any advice how to maximize my budget when advertising? Because I noticed that I tried to do like four or three you know, different products per day, but then I noticed that because a lot of the money might go to poor performing creatives, I tend to lose you know, lose a bunch of money. Well, a bunch like 40 euros. Is there a way in which I could you know, work around this, or maybe is it better to test during the weekends or at the end of the week as opposed to like testing on a Monday, for example?
Yeah, not really, bro. It's like more you just need to test like 5 products a day, that or three to five products a day consistently for 7 days a week. And then
Yeah.
if where your data is lacking, for example, if you see CPC is too high, your AOV is too low, or your CVR conversion rate is too low, then you need to improve on that field, because you need to test to see the data and then improve on the data to make it better. And you will have some losses maybe in the beginning, but you need to go through that losses to improve, and then you will get further. But stopping testing or testing less will not help you. But of course, try to make sure to always boost up your cash flow by doing some extra work to keep your money rising while testing.
Well said. One last question for Samuel. It might sound like an interesting question, but how do you overcome greed or wishful thinking? Just to give a bit more context, you know, when you set a goal like, okay, today I'm going to just test this product and stick to for example, the killing strategy. But it kind of maybe you make one sale and two sale, and then you find yourself compromising your initial decisions or agreements you made with yourself. Is there a way, is there any advice you can give me to overcome this?
Yeah, patience is a skill you must master as well, and trust the process, you know, because honestly, that's also what I help a lot of clients with in the elite, for example. A lot of money will come with ecom, but don't want to make short-term decisions, you know. So that can be stop following the strategies because you see things are working, and then scaling too quick, or it can be you keep selling products, meanwhile you maybe are getting way too much of complaints, you didn't do quality checks, things like that. And if you get too greedy, you will pay on the other side for it, you know, and that can be with losing your momentum. So yeah, patience, bro. You need to master it.
All right, thank
And
you.
realizing that with the strategies and looking around, you're seeing the people succeed in the Discord, that it will come, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I made my first sale today, so that's why I'm asking, because I know that it's only gonna go up by God's grace,
Sure.
but definitely I need to have more discipline to that regard. So thank you guys.
You're on a good track, bro. You're doing good. You had good questions, so just trust that, and it will come.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Jasper.
I've been getting more sales daily, And now I'm wondering about the pay-to-win fix. I heard people talk about it lately, but I don't really know what it is, how it works.
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Yeah, so VAT structure, honestly, you don't have to hop on that just yet. We suggest that to people that are doing at least 10K days or have money that they aren't using and they want to set things up already properly. Yeah, but once you are at that level, yeah, you can reach out to me or to one of the coaches. But the most important thing for this is you need good guidance. So that's why we help people with this in the elite program, you know, to set it up properly.
Okay, perfect. Well, that was the only question I have for now. So thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, don't stress it. Don't worry about it because for now, just when doing maybe your taxes, just fill in 0 because you know that at one point you will be on that VAT structure. Then you don't have to pay any VAT.
Okay, but do I have to put in what I earned, like the last you pay tax, you know, every 3 to 4 months in the Netherlands? But do I have to fill in what I earned in those months, or just nothing
0.
from Shopify? 0. Okay.
Yeah, so that you did 0. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Liam, if I pronounce it correct.
Yes. Good evening. I have a question about my Facebook account because I was testing for like a week, and today it got disabled, and I was wondering if it's like a good, yeah, if it's wise to already invest in a structure because I wasn't really getting any sales.
Yeah, so basically you can do that, but for in the beginning, it depends on how much money you have and how much you're willing to invest. But the easiest way is just going on your friend or family Facebook profile.
Okay, and do I have to use a different pixel then or use the same one?
Yeah, I would create a new one.
Okay. And I have another question about killing a campaign. Because if I have to kill an ad campaign because the CPC is higher than 1, do I have to stop testing the entire product, or can I just test the next day with different creatives?
Yeah, so I wouldn't give too much time on products that aren't working. You're testing 4 to 5 products each day. So if a product is not working, just go on to the next. There are a lot of products that will work. So don't hesitate to skip a product if it hasn't been performing well.
Okay. And I have one more question. If I scale a product and I have to kill it, do I have to like downscale it, or do I have to like stop completely with the product and just move on?
So if after scaling it isn't performing well, just wait 48 hours. And depending on the data, you can downscale it. I wouldn't kill it immediately. But if you downscale it and after 48 hours it's still not doing well, then you can kill the campaign.
Okay. Those are my questions. Thank you.
Yes, thank you as well.
Tidiane.
Hello, guys. First, I want to thank you guys for this opportunity. And yeah, my question is, I just started drop shipping and I work with Zendrop. And I seen if I have my first sale, we can have a supplier from you guys. So how do I do it? Because all my products are from Zendrop, and how do I, do it to your supplier? How do you
Yeah,
switch?
so basically just send me a message. Our supplier will install their software on your store, and they basically have every product that's on AliExpress or that Zendrop has. Our supplier also has.
Oh, yeah, okay. And do I need to list them all over again, or how do I do it?
Oh, that's no problem. No.
Ah, yeah, okay, all right, all right. And about advertising, I seen the video about Facebook, but I seen also about TikTok is very good for certain products. Do you also recommend TikTok for advertising?
Yeah, so basically in the beginning, you really want to focus on one platform, and for general drop shipping, really Meta is the best way to go, especially for in the beginning. So I wouldn't get distracted by doing multiple platforms at once.
Okay, all right, all right. And what do you guys always see about beginners' faults? what do you see often with beginners?
I would say the biggest thing is follow one uh, philosophy. So one strategy. Don't watch YouTube videos and implement things door elkaar, of I'm not sure how to pronounce it in English, but just follow one strategy. We have outlined the whole strategy in the course. That's the exact same things that I'm doing, that Joop is doing. So don't get confused by following too many people. And just follow one strategy.
Yeah, and also like what I experience is yeah, inconsistency. So consistency is the most important part. That's also why we always in the course press it on your heart to be consistent, test, 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 and also don't be a victim. Like what we see, a lot of people they are testing out products and maybe they don't get the results right away, but they are making themselves a victim if they get bad results. But it's just a test that you need to improve something in your business. So once you don't get the good results right away, try to improve, try to stay positive, and then just improve and make it happen. But don't think, oh, dropshipping is not the thing for me or it's all against me, because that will never make you succeed, of course. So it's like the mindset of testing things out, improving, and you will get there if you follow one strategy. Yeah, that is like the most important part, I think.
Yes, all right, thank you. And again about advertising, what is the best hour to start advertising? Is it midnight or is it 12 o'clock or what
Yeah,
time?
midnight. And I'm also curious about what do you think, Samuel, is the most important thing for people, why people don't succeed in the beginning?
Because they don't follow the plan. Yeah, they have too big of maybe an ego, and they start getting from the get-go shiny object, implementing all kind of different things, just like Vach mentioned, just mixed up. The plan is there, it works, you see the results, just stick to it, and make the full commitment, you know, like, okay, others have done it, I must be like a complete stupid person if I cannot make it happen. Because I can say with all my heart that everyone here in this call, you can all succeed with this. But also, not everyone here will succeed, because I know there are also some people that after maybe in their head they have a certain time frame of when they will get that exact result, and if it doesn't come in that time frame, they back out, you know. But I succeeded with ecom because once I found the opportunity, I knew that I had to make it happen. There was nothing else. If you need to make it happen, it will. But if you still have in your mind, I will just try it, and because then what will happen? One day things don't go your way, and you're not feeling as well, and then you back out. So yeah, just follow it. It will happen, bro.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you. My last question is specific for you, Samuel. And last I seen a video about you and Eric Spofford. How do you network with such high net worth people?
Yeah, so that was a funny one actually, because I knew him already on Instagram, and he shared that he was in Dubai. So just dropped him a message, and we met at the gym. So he was there with also some other entrepreneurs. But it was it was good. You know, I'm always trying to see where can I maybe connect with certain people. Yeah, just go for it. But honestly, Dubai is an easy place. I've connected with some crazy people here. Also, like the right hand of Andrew Tate, he's called Shooter. I also been at his home. Been there a couple times. Very nice guy as well. Yeah.
But what are the steps that you take, for example, Shooter? How do you meet him? For example, you just send him a DM, or how do you do it?
Step one is always becoming a person of value. So work on yourself, succeed. Then step two, put yourself in the places. So for example, go to the spots like a Dubai, where it's easier to meet people. And then it's networking. So what helped me out a lot is that I had a personal brand, and I knew some people or people knew me actually from either e-com or they were doing crypto, and I was just hanging out with them, and they knew him. So they introduced me to him just at like a dinner or somewhere, and then just the ball starts rolling. Then I through like a party, I invited him. He came. Then later he invited me to his house. That's how it goes. But the most important thing is the first step. So become a personal value, and then connecting is easy. You shouldn't have it in your head, oh, I want to network with this person, or how do I do it? Because then you see already you have it the wrong way around, because then you want something. You are needy, right? Also, when I connect with, for example, the name you mentioned with Eric Spafford, I don't need anything from it. It's nice if I get some value, but I don't. For me, it was like, oh, fun. Let's see. You know what I mean? I never, because that's the position you want to have. Because no one wants to connect with someone who only wants to get.
All right, yeah. Thank you, guys, and also respect to all what you guys have accomplished.
For sure, bro. So let's make the next one.
What I also would like to add to this is like, if you're not really the personal value yet, try to always give and help people out, because you see like people that are already further than you, try to provide something for them that you can help them out with something, or pay your seat at the table. Like, for example, what I have done to become a coach here is just to first invest in the course, to talk to the people like Samuel, Dennis, and then to provide as much value as possible for them to open up myself in their network, for example. Always think in a way of how can I help that person that is already further than me, instead of, okay, what can I grab from him and then
exactly. And then what you said is pinpoint perfect. That's how you want to do it, because then everything will come your way. Just share value, good energy, help, and then you will attract it. But also, it's so easy to connect, for example, or come close with me or other big names. It's easy, but you know what the problem is? Most people, they have too big of an ego. They don't want to pay their seat at the table. They want everything for free, you know? But that's not how it works. I didn't become who I am without investing in myself. Or the quickest way, if you want to connect with like a more high-level entrepreneurs, just pay for it, you know, get results, pay for it, and then you get close to them. That's how I met Joop or others, or and also how I connected also with some bigger people.
Yeah, and like I'm really confused. Like people don't really see some opportunity that is in front of them. Like we all have like minutes, for example, with Samuel, with me, or other coaches, or really valuable people, but they are always in there to grab things, or oh, I want to like a very greedy mindset, like a scarcity, that they want to get something and then leave. Oh yeah, I got this now from him and never see him again. But why is that mentality there? If you see the opportunity to help each other out, like giving, once you give, then you will also receive it back. But first you need to give, and then you will receive it on the long term back.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, Mike.
Goedenavond.
Hi,
Nice
bro.
evening. Oh, yeah, it's English. So I had a question about a branded dropship store I'm building right now. I'm in the fashion niche, and especially the gym wear, because I have a lot of big names in the gym niche I know. So it's good connections I have. But the biggest problem with me is finding the winning products, because most of the advertisements I see is all already branded dropship names, so products with their logo on it or a big name on it. So how do I find the winners out of there?
For your gym store, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so same strategy as with general in terms of research. So you want to do a lot of keyword research, then check with spy tools how much revenue they're doing, what are the best sellers, and then based on that, you want to check with supplier or agent which products, and then just test it out. I think the problem most people have, they want to in advance know which one is gonna 100% work and then just test that one. But you just grab a couple that you do research on, you have a branded or a general store that, and then you test multiple, and then what sticks, that then you can double down on that.
All right, one more question about implementing the pictures, because most of the pictures I see in the Facebook ad library are pictures with names on it or logos on it. How do you find the pictures without, or is it not possible?
So basically, you have a lot of tools to remove the logo or text in a picture. Just Google it, and then you can find a lot of tools.
But most of the pictures are pictures from they took themselves, so not from the internet or not from AliExpress or whatsoever. So
Yeah,
then it's also possible to remove it.
Yeah, you can definitely remove it. Just search it up on Google, and then there are a lot of tools. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. And one more question, last question. When you have the supplier contact, it's also possible to customize the products.
Yeah, you need to discuss it with the supplier, but that's possible, yes.
Okay, then I have no more further questions. Thank you for your help, guys.
Thank you as well.
See you
Good
soon.
luck. See you. Matthias.
Hi guys, I have one question. I see a lot of US stores with shipping insurance. Do you also recommend it to just test it out on my own store, my dropshipping store?
Yeah, good one. I would test it out. I also use it. It made some extra money. Yeah.
And what is a good price? Like 250 or 199?
I do a 299. You do you use it?
So far, I've not used it, but I see a lot of times I see 2.95 or like 299. It's perfect. All right, and the conversion rate will rise because of that.
No. Average order value. So let's say 70% of, or no, let's say 20%. 20% of your buyers, they add that option for like €3 a order. You see, that's like a lot of extra profit you will add, bottom line.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you. Then I will test it out on my store.
Yes. Melissa?
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes.
I have a question. I started before this course, I already had a kind of brand, like I bought products from China and I sell it in the Netherlands and Belgium. But how do you deal with competitors and copying your creators, your website and things like that? Other brands also.
Do you is it art custom products or what? Can you maybe tell a bit more?
No, yeah, it's I don't have a logo on it, but just the idea of the creative and the website and stuff like that, they copied the same things.
So
and it's not a the competitors are not a dropshipping store, but just
so do you make your own content?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so two things to do. So first of all, just in the short term, what you want to do is if people steal content from you and it's really made by you, you can do like a DMCA takedown with Shopify. So then Shopify gets their product removed, or if they do it too much, the full store gets taken down. But what I would do for the most part is just outscale them and also try to set your content up in a way that it's hard for others also to copy it. Yeah, because I don't exactly, of course, know how your brand is positioned right now, but you want to make it hard for people to copy it. Or what's also a good strategy is try to not come across as a dropship store, because that can be the case, because we are all here, of course, in this call, everyone copies others. But if the brands that really come across as brands, they don't get copied often. Dropship stores, they get copied often. So if you look like a dropship store, then you get copied a lot. So also ask yourself, why am I now getting copied a lot?
Okay. And yeah, how do you stay ahead of the competitors? Yeah,
Always try new things. So optimize your content, creatives, implement new strategies. It's very important. That's how you stay ahead.
Okay. And one more question. You already answered some of it. Like I was thinking to start also a dropshipping store next to the store I already have. But do you save from like it's better to focus on one thing or just stay with the brand?
I don't know. Do you do good revenue right now with your brand?
Well, I started like in Q4 last year, and I made like 6,000. So it's not a lot, but as a start.
Yeah. So what I would do if I was in your shoes is you're now right now here in this course. So what I would do is follow the general strategies, pass the brand, you gain more experience, you test a lot, and then with this you are within no time doing 1K a day. And then you can also you have more funds available to invest, for example, in that brand, and you have more knowledge. I would do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's for my questions. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll go to the last question a bit faster. Celestino.
Thank you. Good evening. I have a question. Since my spending limit on Facebook ad is like only 23 euros, and the course recommends to test like 3 products a day, how do I do this when the limit is only low?
Yeah, so basically we already went over this. So what you want to do is hit the limit every day, put the invoicing on 5 euros. So you get invoiced every 5 euros. And also what you want to do is open up new ad accounts once that's possible, and hit the limit every day. And that's the fastest you can move.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bro, I don't see your name.
Zoom gebruiker?
On the Armor shirt. I think I know your name, but it doesn't say.
You hear me?
Yes, yes.
Currently, I'm using Zendrop as supplier, but Vach said you can text him for his private supplier. But what's the difference between that?
So you have direct contact with the supplier. I'm not sure how Zendrop works, so I'm not sure what the differences are, but we know that we have a good contact. So if you want to use it, you can definitely contact me.
Okay, it's cool. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Sammy.
Oh, yo, man.
Hi, man.
I had a question. Wait, let me search it up because I wrote it down. Oh yeah, so on Facebook, I'm using a prepaid. So like I put like money on there, without like a credit card, and now I just like open a credit card. Do you recommend like using auto reload instead?
You mean auto charge from your credit card for your Facebook account?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah.
and do you know like what like value, like what amount?
Just always connected with your ad account, so it just always keeps pulling it off. Just what I prefer is, of course, the highest payment betaaldrempel, because that is better for your cash flow, of course, but that will rise with you.
And then like the second option there was like when funds are at or below, should it do that amount to like 0 or like a bit higher?
Yeah, I think you have done a prepaid way, because normally with credit card it automatically pulls the money off the account and you don't need to set it up like this. So I would prefer to just connect your credit card directly without putting up the way that you have discussed just a few seconds ago.
Okay.
You don't really need to look at that, and that's better for your ad account. But you of course need to have funds on your credit card as well.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Yes.
Maxime.
Yo, hoor jullie mij?
Yes.
Yes, English. I had a question. I'm working like full time right now. I have like 4K, like 50 euro, 500 euros in cost every month, and I just want to go all in on this, but I'm thinking I don't want to get in trouble with like cash flow and like if you test like 3 to 5 products a day, you will spend a lot of money on ads. So I don't want to get in trouble with like money that I don't have money, you know. So I want to know how you would take this on. How would you?
I would go part-time, so scale down with your work, but you still have money coming in on the side, and then you can invest that into the e-com. Yeah.
How much money you think is needed a month if you have like a 4K budget, if you're like right now?
You have more than enough money, because
Yeah.
of course, people tend to look only at the budget, but they forget the fact that also you will make money.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Like you would have some products that would bring some money in, or where you can put back in the ads. So I was just wondering how you did that, or maybe how the other coaches did that in the beginning at the start, how much money they started with. So
Yeah, what I would recommend you to do is if you want to have more budget, but of course 4K is really enough, because I help people scale with a 500 euro budget to 3 to 5K days. The budget in your case is not really the issue, but if you need more time, try to block at least 5 hours a day for 7 days a week for your dropshipping business. That's more than enough. And if you can improve your hourly rate, that's always perfect, because a lot of people try to work for like $10 an hour, but in the Netherlands, like people are screaming for co-workers everywhere, and you can get paid like 30 euros an hour with like a ZZP job or a freelance job.
yeah.
And that is also what I did when I started ecom. I make sure that I had a ZZP job that I got like 30 euros an hour, so I can invest like 5-6K with just 30 hours a week. And that really boosted me, of course, in my cash flow situation. So try to improve your hourly rate, and try to block 5 hours a day for a dropshipping business. Then you can go sky high, bro.
And that's
Yeah.
the same thing I did. Just search for freelance jobs, and you can arrange better payment terms, so they can pay within a day, even if you search on Young Ones or other platforms as well. And then that's very beneficial for your cash flow. So I would search that up as well.
Okay, thank you, man. It's nice way. So that was it, man. That was the only question I had. Yes.
Thank you, Maxime.
No problem, man.
W, let's see your name. Yes.
Yes, hello, good evening, guys. I had a question about advertising. My ad did 5 ROAS yesterday, but today it's like the performance is way less. It's like at break even or a little bit higher. But do you still scale it like after 84 hours, or do you let it wait at the budget of 50?
I would just let it run. If today it's on a break even.
So you don't scale it?
No.
Okay.
But
That's well.
And also depends on how you look at it. Of course, I don't exactly know how you. I think you do general, but I'm not sure. But I tend to look always at store ROAS. That's the most important.
Yes, I fill in the ROAS sheet yesterday, and it was around a little bit higher than 5 ROAS. So that was a good performance because it was the first day I ran the ad, and now it's the second day, but the performance is way less. So yes, I was.
Just leave it. Don't touch it, and it will pick up.
Okay, so not scaling, and just let it go on 50 euros a day. All right, thank you, man.
Sam.
Hello, guys. Thank you for your time. When an ad is performing very well, do you scale it down after 12, or you keep running it on the same budget you had?
In budget. Yeah, if it's
Okay,
running
thank
well, if it's running well, we never scale down. We just, of course, we keep it on the same budget and increase it.
Okay, so only increasing. And okay, thank you.
Yeah. And I also want to do like a quick announcement for everybody in the call. Like we have a 30-day challenge going on like from the start of today. So in this 30 days challenge, we have the challenge you of course saw in the video course. Yeah, try to compete in that. Try to win for the prize because last time we had like 3 winners. Those guys had a call with me, Wesley, and Fach. And yeah, 2 guys, one reached from a 1K a day, went to 7K a day, and the other one did go from 1K a day to 5K a day. So the challenge is simple. Yeah, it is crazy numbers for those guys. Like they're so happy right now. It's insane. And yeah, the challenge is very simple. You need to go from 0 to 1K a day. Everybody is again able to compete because of Chinese New Year. So make sure you are so hungry as fuck that you want to go so hard for this challenge, because if you go all in right now, and you can really change your life by competing in this. Post your results every Monday in the results channel of the 30-day challenge, and try to win this because we are giving away free calls with one of the elite coaches, me, Wesley, or Fach. And like you see with Ara and Mark, they went very hard right now. So Mark even joined the elite, and now we're going to transform him there to a real beast. And yeah, guys, compete in it, show your results, and make the best out of this because it's a real good opportunity for you guys.
Yeah, man. Very good. So you guys saw those guys, Mark and Era, literally go from 0 to crazy days. So yeah, you guys need to be next up. All right, last questions. I'll finish them off quickly. Reda.
Samuel, do you have a mentor or people that inspire you and you learn from?
At the moment?
At the moment or in the past?
Yeah, always reinvested in myself. Still to this day. I think last year I spent well over 100K in mentors. So I always reinvest. And in the beginning, it was just cheap courses, just like this. Yeah, I wish I invested more, to be honest. Of course, I came far, but you know, I paid a lot of learning lessons that I shouldn't have to. I lost a lot of money because I was just either too stubborn or I didn't have the people around me with the guidance. That's why our coaching program helps people so well, because we say exactly, okay, this is now important, this is going to come, don't make this mistake. Yeah, I learned everything by mistakes for the most part.
Yeah, and my last question is, how much % do importing products increase the margin? I know that you with Icon doesn't import, but maybe
I wouldn't recommend. You mean going to purchasing inventory, right?
Yeah.
So what I wouldn't advise it. What I would advise, if you have at one point a brand, you can buy inventory, yes, but then stock it at a facility in Hong Kong, ship from there. Don't ship it to, for example, a warehouse in the Netherlands. I wouldn't suggest it, no, because often your margin goes down. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Daniel.
Hey, goedenavond iedereen.
Hi bro.
Ik had een vraag.
English. English.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I had a question. Now that I'm researching Dropify, a lot of Dropify shops and a lot of things on internet, I see a lot of Dropify promoters promoting their website and saying that, hey, if you buy this 30, we will build 30, 30 how do you call it? 30 items for you, and put 30 items in your store, and you can sell it and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if everybody sees it, but I see it a lot of times on my feed. Is that something to do? Can you like do it, or is it not so good idea to do it? Because for one, I love to build my own stuff, but of course it's like a shortcut to do something like that. Is that something you guys recommend?
If it's not in our course, then I don't recommend it, because
Okay.
it's exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
It's they make it seem as if it's the shortcut, but those things don't work.
Yes, I see it a lot of times. I see it's making me crazy on my feed. But yes, that's my only question.
No, don't do it. Don't need to. You'll make enough money with just following our plan.
Yes. And I had a last question. It's specifically to you, not really a question, but I really want to thank you for the things you do and say on the internet. I know it sounds triggering for a lot of people, but in a way it helps me, because you're younger than me. I'm 35 and you're 24, and I see a lot of inspiration. I see a lot of good things, and it really triggers me in a good way to like put myself in a good position for my family. And I really thank you for this opportunity. I invested in a little bit, and I really want to make a difference this year. And I really, nogmaals, I really thank you for your
for sure,
for what you do for the people.
That's why I do it, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank
why
you.
I do it. And yeah, I know people can do more, including you. So I will keep it
Thank
going.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ruben.
Guys, good evening. I have a couple of quick questions. So my question is, how much time should I spend maximum per product to make it all set for testing with creatives, the page and all? Because somebody also said they spent like 2 hours. That's way too long, but do you say like maximum 20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes?
Yeah, so in the beginning you want to get a hang of things, but you can push one product page within 10 minutes, also make the creatives within 15 minutes. I think 5 products, a few hours, 2 to 3.
Okay, so 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, from beginning to end. So product research, making the product page, creatives, and launching the ads.
Okay. Because you can get a little bit, you can get lost in making it, wanting it to make too perfect, if you know what I mean. You start adding things, but it's not necessary. So around 2 to 3 hours, and then it's enough, you say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have another question, because when you copy ads and put them in Facebook to advertise them, Facebook can punish you because you use the same ads, right? How much do I have to customize it? Do I only have to run it through CapCut and can I use it again, or do I really have to customize some things in the video?
If it's not branded, you can just copy paste it. That's no problem.
I copy and paste a hell of a lot.
Yeah, just copy paste, no customizations.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And sometimes you can find a lot of creatives for something to test. Is there like a maximum, or doesn't really matter how much creators I put in one CBO.
Yeah, so I would just follow the strategy in the course. So 3 creatives, copy 1 from the competitor and make 2 of yourself.
Okay. That's all. Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you, bro. Good luck. Okay, last one, Elmo.
Hi, good evening. I had like a question. Bullet points. I want to keep my website professional, but what bullet points are you guys recommending? So it has to be professional, but bullet points also, I think it's important for the customer to create a bit urgency.
You mean unique selling points?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, you always want to try to understand why a person wants to buy a certain product and then double down on that. So everyone buys a product with a certain desire, then try to list that in the bullet points. And it can be about the product or it can be about your website. So it can be, for example, when it's clothing, makes you look very slim and fit, for example. And if it's about your website, it can be 30-day returns, so people feel more trustworthy towards your shop.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks everyone in the call. It was another very good one and insightful one. So yeah, listen to what you just said about the challenge. This can completely transform everything in the next 30 days, and it will be nice if some amazing success stories come from this. So also challenge yourself. I'm very competitive myself, so this also must spark you guys to be like, okay, fuck man, I want to win this challenge. I want to show to everyone in the Discord that I'm doing this, I'm growing, sharing my results, and it will also lead to many opportunities. You can connect with others. I heard that many people also already met in person, go out for a dinner, met with other e-com guys, and that's what this is about. So yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll see you your results. Take care.